Everything you thought you knew about this moment is about to be rebuilt. The greatest transformation of your life is already underway, and it reveals itself on the most significant day of the year, the beginning of a new cycle. Something extraordinary is being shaped in the invisible field around you, an energy that can completely redefine your existence. If you ignore this call now, you may miss the opportunity to access the portal of transformation that awaits you. The restlessness in your chest, that growing heat, is more than emotion. It is the awakening you have always longed for. This is the moment when your life stops being made up of repetitive patterns and aligns with your true purpose. Pay attention to every word, because what comes next can change your story. Remember, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Romans 12 verse 2. This is the first step towards metamorphosis. Subscribe to the Soul Searching channel and leave the number 333 in the comments. A gesture that signals to the universe that you are ready for the next level of consciousness. This simple act carries a powerful force. As Joe Dispenza teaches, the reproduction of the gesture and intention amplifies the energetic vibration that you emit. It is a signal that you are committed to creating a new reality. Re-watch this video whenever you feel the inner calling. Each time you do so, you will intensify your connection to the quantum field, where true transformation happens. Discerning the divine signal. We live in a world saturated with information, notifications, messages, and endless distractions. But there is a different kind of communication that echoes beyond the everyday noise. It is the divine signal, or as Dr. Lair Ribeiro would say, the field of coherence, calling out to those who are ready to awaken. Today, at the beginning of a new cycle, you are being summoned to listen to this unique frequency. It is no coincidence that you are here, reading these words. Every cell in your body feels a vibration. It's not chance. It's destiny. To hear this signal, you must silence the external noise. As the Bible teaches, go away to a solitary place and rest a while. Mark 6 verse 31. This means avoiding external demands, social obligations, and anxious thoughts, and immersing yourself in inner stillness. Perhaps you felt this call before, a sudden intuition, an inexplicable hope, or a deep longing for something greater. These moments are not random. They are evidence of a divine signal trying to break through the barriers you've built. A chance for renewal. The new year is more than a celebration. It is a cosmic renewal, as ancient traditions and even studies of natural cycles by scientists explain. Ancient cultures treated this period as a realignment with divine purpose, an opportunity for spiritual rebirth. But to truly harness the power of this moment, you need to be willing to step off autopilot and seek out synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that, as Joe Dispenza teaches, are signs that your mind and energy are aligned with the universe. This could be encountering an unexpected message that resonates with you, a stranger who offers insightful advice, or a book that feels like it was written for you. These synchronicities are clues. They indicate that you're on the right path. But remember, the growth you're experiencing comes without challenges. Just as gold is refined by fire, you will be shaped by the attributes of life. As the Bible says, in the world you will have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. John 16 verse 33. Refining your intuition. To discern between fleeting impulses and your true cosmic calling, practice daily reflection. Lair Ribeiro suggests that a guided meditation, or even a simple moment of introspection in the early morning, can open your mind to insights. Joe Dispenza emphasizes that by observing your thoughts with intention, you rewire your brain to recognize divine patterns instead of common distractions. Set aside a moment each day to reflect on the persistent themes in your mind. Use writing, prayer, or even a journal to record what you feel. When you name these insights, as the Bible says, write the vision and make it clear. Habakkuk 2 verse 2, they gain strength. Over time, this habit transforms you into an organic channel for divine signs. Your intuition becomes sharper, your mind clearer, and your spirit more receptive to the guidance that has always been available to you. What will you do with this message? The sign is here. The decision, as always, is yours. As you regulate and challenge the scripts that have shaped your worldview, a new clarity emerges. This clarity is the beacon that lights the way to rewriting your narrative. Imagine yourself as the author and protagonist of your story, now holding a powerful pen that can transform the pages to come. To begin, create a new story that aligns your inner vision with the purpose the universe is calling you to fulfill. This narrative should be intentional, stating, I am capable, I am worthy, and I choose expansion. Each time limiting thoughts arise, you can replace them with this new narrative. Then visualize what it would be like to live with this new belief. What would your days be like? What would you choose? Who would you be if your story were one of abundance and self-confidence? The simple act of imagining is already a first step toward manifesting. Reinforce your new story with daily actions, even small ones, that contradict the old script. If you believe that you are not capable of advancing in your career, start a bold project, enroll in that course, or connect with mentors who can open doors. Each small action is a building block in the new life you are creating. Understand that rewriting your story is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. It is like learning a new language, requiring practice and patience. In the meantime, allow yourself to have moments of celebration for each step you take. Appreciate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Remember that even the most profound changes began with a failure. And that spark, fueled by your courage and determination, is enough to ignite a new horizon. And now, ask yourself, what keeps you anchored in your old narrative? What do you still accept as truth that no longer reflects who you are becoming? By bringing these questions to the surface, you not only dissolve the bonds of the past, but you open space for the energy of the cosmos to flow freely through you. As your new narrative gains strength, you will notice that life begins to conspire in your favor. Unexpected opportunities will arise. People who vibrate on the same frequency will cross your path. Coincidences, or rather, synchronicities, will become a frequent language of the universe. Every moment that you embrace this new story, you align yourself more with the natural flow of creation. At this point, you realize that the cosmic call was not just a message. It was a reminder that you are a co-author of your existence. And as such, your responsibility is not only to accept the invitation, but to live so boldly and authentically that your life itself becomes a testament to your evolution. So, as the echoes of the old story fade and the new narrative unfolds with renewed brilliance, ask yourself, what legacy do I want to leave? How can I live a life so full of purpose that it becomes an inspiration to those around me? The next chapter is waiting. The question that remains is, are you ready to write it with courage and confidence? This high vibrational life is not something you just achieve and maintain effortlessly. It is a constant flow, a daily commitment to feeding your inner energy with the right choices. Imagine tuning into a radio station, searching for clean, clear frequency. Some stations will be filled with static, others will play music that doesn't resonate with you. But as you tune in, with patience and intention, you find the perfect frequency that speaks to your soul. And it is this frequency that determines what you attract, what you perceive, and how you respond to life. By integrating daily practices that support this vibration, you become like a magnet for the best in life. Meditation, for example, is not just an exercise in stillness, but a direct alignment with universal energy. Taking time each day, even a brief one, to silence the external noise and connect with your inner essence can profoundly change your perspective and disposition. Likewise, gratitude transforms your perception, helping you trust in abundance where there was once scarcity. Every little thank you say raises your vibration and connects you to a stream of positive energy. Conscious choices in your daily life also shape this elevated frequency. It's not just about avoiding the negative, but about seeking to advance the positive. Read books that inspire. Listen to music that uplifts your soul. Surround yourself with people who share your vision of life. Every interaction, every choice of entertainment, every conversation is an opportunity to either raise your vibration or allow it to lower. Remember, energy is contagious. Choose environments and relationships that nourish your soul, not those that drain your vitality. As you embrace this new way of living, you'll find that the universe responds more clearly and directly. Synchronicities, those occasions that seem magical, become more frequent. You think of someone and suddenly they call. Or you're searching for a solution to a problem and, without warning, an answer appears in a casual conversation or in a randomly opened book. This is not coincidence. It's your high vibrational energy interacting with the universe in harmony. It's as if the stars align, and previously hidden paths reveal themselves before your eyes. But it won't always be easy to maintain this frequency. Life involves challenges, distractions, and attempts to return to old patterns. This is where your resolve will be tested. Each challenge is actually an opportunity in disguise for strengthening. It's like spiritual training. The more you practice, the stronger you become. When discouragement strikes, remember that even the brightest of lights need to be recharged. Give yourself the grace to rest, to replenish, and to resume your practice. Once you anchor yourself in this lifestyle, you will experience substantial changes in all areas. Your relationships will be deeper, based on comfort and mutual respect. Your finances will reflect a sense of abundance and constant flow. Your health will flourish as you align with physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Most importantly, you'll experience an inner peace that transcends external statements. Remember, living a high vibration isn't about perfection. It's about consistency and intention. It's an ongoing commitment to yourself and the universe. And as you transform, you inspire those around you to do the same. Your cascade of elevated energy lights the way for others, creating a ripple effect of positivity and growth. The power of even one high vibrational soul is immeasurable. Imagine the impact when more of us consciously choose this way of living. So, as this new year begins, give yourself the gift of living a high vibration. Make it your foundation, your compass, and your guide. Because when you vibrate high, you not only attract what you desire, but you become the embodiment of what the universe has always imagined you could be. You become a channel for the divine, a source of light in a world that desperately needs more shine. It's time for you to be that beacon. The journey begins now, with a single step. Take it with confidence, and the universe will walk alongside you. To begin, evaluate your daily media consumption routines. If you find yourself constantly scrolling through fear-based or divisive content, you may be deliberately immersing yourself in unnecessary questions, anger, and cynicism. Instead, make a conscious switch. Limit your choices or replace them with uplifting content, such as spiritual teachings, ancient stories, or even moments of humor that lighten your day. Change doesn't mean ignoring the issues in the world, but rather choosing a higher perspective over fear. By feeding your mind balanced and constructive information, you stay informed, but not overwhelmed. This provides a clear explanation that promotes wise and thoughtful action, rather than impulsive reactions to every alarming headline that crosses your path. Next, reflect on how your social interactions impact your energy. Negativity is contagious, and oftentimes, being around people who constantly complain or engage in gossip can drain your emotional vitality. This doesn't mean you should cut ties with everyone who struggles, but rather learn to set healthy boundaries. For example, with a friend who insists on creating drama, redirect the conversation to something more positive or limit the amount of time you spend in that type of interaction. On the other hand, value relationships that foster mutual growth and genuine empathy. Emotional self-awareness is essential on this journey. Of course, you experience negative emotions, such as anger, sadness, or frustration. The key is how you choose to process them. Avoid surprise or denial. Acknowledge them promptly, identify triggers, and find healthy ways to release them. Taking a walk outside, practicing breathing techniques, or even simply writing about your feelings can help you quickly dissolve negativity, allowing you to return to a state of balance. Taking care of your body is equally important to maintaining a high vibration. Prioritize nutritious foods, exercise regularly, and ensure you get adequate rest. Small changes, such as cutting back on sugar or getting 15 minutes of sunlight a day, can positively impact your mood and increase your intuition. When your body is healthy, your mind follows suit, becoming more open to messages from the universe and creative solutions to challenges. Don't underestimate the impact of your surroundings. A cluttered space can weigh down your energy. Declutter your home or workspace and include elements that bring serenity, such as plants, art, or soft lighting. Simple touches, such as essential oil diffusers or a salt lamp, can transform a stagnant space into a haven of peace. Practice gratitude daily. This can be done by keeping a journal, writing down a few things you are grateful for, or simply pausing throughout the day to mentally acknowledge your victories. Whether it's a moment of peace, a pleasant conversation, or a small success, gratitude shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance, creating a positive cycle that raises your vibration over time. Over time, living in a high vibration builds resilience. Life's hardships don't bring you down like they used to. You begin to see challenges as opportunities to grow, rather than wallowing in despair. This strength isn't about pretending everything is fine, but rather about trusting in your ability to face any situation with poise and wisdom. In addition, living in this high frequency awakens in you the desire to share your light with others. Whether through acts of waiting, volunteering, or simply being there for someone in need, you'll find that generosity doesn't drain your energy, but rather amplifies it. Over time, all of these practices integrate into a harmonious lifestyle. You begin to attract people and opportunities that align with your new frequency. Most importantly, you find a deep sense of peace within yourself, confirming that life is always working in your favor. Remember, living in a high vibration is not about following rigid rules, but rather about aligning your daily choices with your highest values. By doing so, you not only transform your personal reality, but also inspire everyone around you, creating a ripple effect of light and transformation. Sometimes a single conversation can plant seeds that blossom months or even years later. As you become more deeply anchored in your new reality, your interactions with loved ones may change in unexpected ways. If someone has always labeled you as the silent underachiever or the perpetual worrier, your blossoming may come as a shock to those old labels. It's natural for some to resist the new you, especially at first. They may see your transformation as a threat to their worldview. Others, on the other hand, will be drawn to the peace and joy you exude, as if your new energy is a beacon for those seeking something more. Embracing these responses with kindness and understanding is an important step. Don't try to force anyone to understand you, but allow your transformation to speak for itself. As you share this transformation with others, you may find yourself taking on new roles you never imagined, such as mentoring a colleague or facilitating a workshop. This shift is not about ego or proving anything to anyone. Instead, it reflects the service you provide, an organic extension of your personal growth. Each time you share an idea, insight, or tool you've used to overcome obstacles, you further solidify your own journey. Your confidence grows as you see the positive impact you're making, and paradoxically, this keeps you true to your path, making it harder to fall back into old patterns. But along the way, you'll also encounter people who question your sincerity or even mock your beliefs. Their resistance can be painful, but it's also an exercise in spiritual strengthening. Your patience in the face of this adversity will be what allows you to grow even further. You may find that along your journey, not everyone is ready to hear or see what you have to offer. Sometimes vulnerability becomes a powerful tool, but you need to choose wisely how far you're willing to go. Sharing too much can overwhelm those around you, or even invite unnecessary judgment. The art of telling your story is knowing when, where, and to whom it matters. Sometimes a simple testimony of personal progress is all it takes to inspire someone to move toward their own transformation. When you find a genuinely receptive audience, you can delve deeper into the complexities of your spiritual journey, but always with discernment. When you put yourself in leadership or mentoring positions, a reciprocal effect can emerge. As you teach or guide others, you find yourself challenged to refine your understanding, to explore new dimensions of what you already know. Wisdom is not a straight line, but an ongoing process of discovery. As you share, so you also receive. This creates a virtuous cycle of growth that can accelerate your own spiritual evolution, but also promote collective upliftment. Your ability to inspire and motivate is not limited to grand actions, but also reflected in everyday gestures, how you deal with challenges, how you respond to life's obstacles. These small actions become silent, but powerful examples of resilience and grace that can inspire those who observe. This kind of quiet leadership can be more impactful than you might imagine. People watch how you age when life isn't fair, how you bounce back from a setback. And oftentimes, these actions can plant seeds of change in the hearts of those watching. Ultimately, the message you're sending isn't about solving other people's problems or forcing your vision on them, but about showing what's possible when someone aligns with a greater purpose. Even the simplest gestures can have a profound impact. The universe often orchestrates results beyond what you can see or receive directly. So as you continue your transformative journey, remember that every small act of kindness or guidance can trigger a wave of positivity that reverberates through many lifetimes. As you dedicate yourself to your personal evolution, you also elevate an entire collective. Each new year, each new cycle, is not only a renewal for you, but also an opportunity to awaken those around you. As you allow yourself to blossom, you make room for others to do the same. As you grow, your light illuminates the path for those still seeking their own transformation. And as you approach the next chapter of your life, it's important to do so with confidence and clarity. The new year is not just a chance for a personal reset, but an opportunity to create a new environment, a new world around you. To fully embrace this new chapter, it's essential to have a clear vision of your goals. As you push past old boundaries, your goals also expand. What once seemed like the central purpose of your life may now be just a step in a larger, more comprehensive dream. The key is to calibrate your goals to your new vision. Writing down your goals or creating a vision board helps solidify your commitment to this ongoing evolution. Then, begin to structure your environment and routine to reinforce this new reality. Reorganize your home, your habits, and your daily interactions so that every aspect of your life reflects the transformation you are experiencing. In doing so, you create an environment that not only reflects your new energy, but also nurtures and sustains it. With this shift will come recalibrations in your relationships. Some old friends and family members may not understand or reject your evolution. This can be painful, but it is a natural reflection of your growth. Letting go of relationships that no longer serve your purpose is not a betrayal, but an act of self-knowledge and self-respect. As you move away from certain attachments, you create space for new connections that vibrate at the same frequency as you. Don't be afraid to let go of what no longer resonates with your new self. This is an important part of your journey. At the end of it all, you may find yourself with feelings of unresolved anger or sadness, hidden issues that were deeply rooted in your being but had never been acknowledged before. Don't be afraid to look at these parts of yourself. Let these painful but revealed discoveries guide your healing journey. Whether through therapy, writing down your thoughts and feelings in a journal, or through honest conversations with those you trust, each emotional knot you unravel is a step closer to your true essence. And in doing so, you will become stronger, ready to face the complexities of a greater life. Because a greater life, while glorious, also demands more of you in terms of emotional dexterity. And along the way, there is an often overlooked but essential dimension: rest. It may seem counterintuitive, especially when you are driven by the desire to move forward and achieve. But rest is essential and should not be underestimated. Intense growth, whether spiritual, emotional, or professional, can tax any system, and without proper rest, the risk of burnout is real. So schedule breaks. Let yourself disconnect from everything, go on digital fasts, or seek refuge in nature to recalibrate your mind and spirit. Silence and stillness are powerful allies. Often, it is in this space of tranquility that your creativity is born, grows, and transforms. Don't interpret rest as weakness or procrastination. Instead, understand it as an integral part of the cosmic rhythm, a necessary exhalation that must follow the inhalation of intense effort and engagement. There is no balance between action and inaction where true magic happens. As you approach a new chapter in your life, remain open to reinvention. Sometimes the path you imagined yourself taking branches off into paths that were previously unthinkable. Maybe you develop a new passion for public speaking, or get involved with causes that touch your heart. Or perhaps you discover hidden talents, such as the ability to heal or to write a book that shares your deepest learnings. What matters is that your next step is not something rigid or immutable. It is a living, breathing story that is written every day, as you adapt and allow yourself to be guided by signs and synchronicities. Bringing your next chapter to life is not about completing a list of achievements, but about living modestly. It is about acting according to your deepest truth, making decisions that are aligned with who you truly are. Every move, every word, every choice you make reflects the wisdom you already possess, the wisdom that is part of the universe. It is not just about understanding a spiritual philosophy, but about applying it, day after day, in the simplest actions and most profound decisions of your life. This is the real difference between a theoretical spirituality and a vivid one. Vivid spirituality is one that manifests itself in your daily choices, from the mundane tasks to the most significant transformations in your career and in your being. And trust me, this is exactly what the universe has in store for you. It was always meant to guide you to this moment, especially on a day as symbolic as New Year's. So, keep moving forward. Let each moment be a validation that this message has been carefully orchestrated for you, for this moment in your life. You are not simply entering 2025 with a vague and uncertain hope. You are entering with a script already in motion, a path half written by cosmic hands and half co-authored by your courage and willingness to bring it to life. The synergy of these intertwining forces will illuminate your path and ensure that your next chapter is filled with profound revelations, extraordinary achievements, and the sense that with every breath you take, you're connected to something divine and grand. And as you continue to write the pages of your life, others will be watching, in awe, for how you have taken the spark of cosmic wonder and transformed it into a brilliant light that illuminates your everyday reality.